Morning, it's 8 o'clock. I'm heading to my first job down in Leeds, which is an hour and 12 minutes away. So yeah, I managed to get 700 subscribers on YouTube now, which is fantastic, and Instagram's going really well. I think I'm somewhere around 850 on Instagram, so thanks everybody that's coming to the channel and watching the videos. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit subscribe for more content. For anybody that doesn't know us, I'm Ali, and I'm a service engineer for Gordon's Construction. We're a Doosan dealer as well as Mechalac. So yeah, a lot of the machines that you'll see on here will be orange or yellow. Right, I'm gonna nip down to Leeds. Yeah, just nip down to Leeds. I'm heading down there, and I'll catch you when we get there. Weatherby Services. It's 10 past 10. I'm only 23 minutes away from my loading shovel, so progress is good. And yeah, no, the van's been lovely to drive. First kind of real road trip with it, I suppose. Just clicked over to 1,000 miles as well, so that's the first 1,000 miles complete. And no, it's been effortless, to be fair, so very happy today. Sun's shining, and yeah, I'll have a cup of coffee and a bite to eat, and we'll carry on down the road. What a beast that is. That's just lifted about 4 or 5 packs of blocks onto the back of the wagon. Anyway, he's away to go and find his manager to go and find the loading shovel. It's a fairly big spot, this. So yeah, we'll just sit and wait. Right, so my job today on these two shovels is to replace this pin, which is for the steering ram lock here. It's a safety thing, and I believe it's slightly longer. So it's a mandatory campaign, so we have to do it as a sort of safety concern. Yeah, it seems like a bit of a jolly day out, doesn't it, just going for a ride out to replace that pin, but Doosan have specified that it has to be done. So you get 2 different campaigns, or maybe 3. You get one which is mandatory, which is often a safety concern and needs to be done as soon as possible, and then you get a Class B campaign, which is as and when you're doing service and repairs on the machine, which is quite often software updates and things like that. So yeah, keep this machine safe, keep it up to date. I've got to put this pin in it. Right, that's that done. It just, by the time I got all my pictures and my laptop on it and did the downloads, all the warranty evidence, it took about half an hour. So right, I've got my next one on the sat nav, 1 hour and 24 minutes. So yeah, I'll catch you up there. That's another one done. It's 6 minutes past 2, and I've got 2 hours to get back up to Carlisle now. When I was coming into this spot, there was it tried to take us in through a blooming lower bridge. The bridge height was 2 meters, but it was arched, and there was a footpath that kind of went out into the road with a great big high like curbstone. And I really didn't fancy attempting it and marking the van. So I had to turn around, and I came the long way around, which was only another 10 minutes of the job. But no, it wouldn't look good, would it? 1,000 mile on the van, a big dent in the roof. Right, I am gonna head back up the road. So I'll say bye-bye to Liverpool and get back up the road where the motorways are a little bit quieter and just the roads are easier to follow. Right, see you in a bit. Hi, it's a nice evening. Bet you thought I'd had a nice cushy ride out, but no, when I was leaving Liverpool and I was set to be home or back up to Carlisle for 4:10, this gentleman phoned us with a wiring problem. So it was blowing the 10 amp fuse here, 10 amp fuse, which meant that the dash would come on, but it would stay in ACC mode. So if you see here, you've got ignition off, ACC, ignition on, and then start. And the dash was thinking it was only in ACC. He found this 10 amp fuse had blown, which, when you look at the wiring diagram, in a minute, that fuse there comes here, it goes to the pilot buzzer, goes to the gauge panel, it goes down to the water and fuel sensor, and it goes to the vehicle check connector. So while I was driving up the road to get here, I got to take sort of the covers off that run up to the gauge panel, make sure there's no nicks. He had all the back of the cab out and everything like that. I was able to find that the red wire in here was shorted to earth. So I also found that the vehicle check connector, which is where I put my laptop in, that was shorted to earth. And the pilot buzzer, which when you key on you hear the beeping noise, that was also live shorted to earth. But I didn't notice that the live was also going to the water and fuel sensor. I missed that while I was kind of on the phone to him. So when I got here, I tested out all the wiring in the cab and started stripping the harness back. It was only when I was stripping the harness back in this corner here that I saw another red wire heading down out of the cab, and then I had a brainwave and I thought, oh. So I went under here and went into this plug here and tested back the way. I was shorted to earth. Testing that way, which is into the cab, that wasn't shorted to earth. So I knew that the machine harness, or there was a fault in the machine harness. By this point it was about 7:15 and I'm an hour and a half from home. This fella is want to be getting on. So what I've done is I've run my own wire through to the water and fuel sensor. So it's this wire here that's got a fault with somewhere in the machine loom. I've run my own wire in. I've just got to tidy it all up now. And yeah, that's that machine away. So it's 8:15 now. But it's a lovely evening. Can't complain too much, can we? So yeah. I know I thought I was going to have a nice easy day today, and that all changed at about 2:30. So anyway, we'll get this job finished and I need to get home for some tea. Morning, it's Friday and yeah, I'm making my way up to the Highland Show Centre where there is Scott Plant, if you didn't already know. So I'm heading up there today. I'll be on the Gordon stand for best part of the day, and I'll try and have a nosy around, see what else there is. But let's be honest, there's only one colour of digger we need to go and see today. Right, I'll catch you up there. having a sit down in this 5.5 tonner. This is a brand new machine to us. We haven't had a 5.5 Doosan since there was the Solars, so that's probably 15-20 years ago now. But no, it's a nice place to sit. Again, we've got familiar switches which are similar to what you'd see in the Doosan loading shovels, and the rev dial again the same as the 35 that we saw the other day. A nice big iPad style screen here as well, which is very smart. You've got the reverse camera here. It's all touch screen, very intuitive. But the same sort of menu you can see here as what you would see in the bigger machines as well. And no, I'd be keen to see these out on site and see what folk make of them. They look good. Right, that was Scott Plant 2022. I've really enjoyed it. The stand's been really busy at the Gordon stand. Lots of folk coming, taking interest in the Doosan diggers. Also, a few folk had recognised us from the YouTube videos, so I got to meet and chat to some of you guys, and feedback from the videos has been really positive. So it's good. Gives you a little spring in your step, to be fair. So no, I'm gonna head home now. It's 4 o'clock, and we'll get back for about 6, so it shouldn't be too bad. But thanks very much for watching, and don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you've liked the video, give it a like, and you can also follow me over on Instagram as well, Ali's Digger Diary. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday morning.